Okay, definitely this is like the moment in time, in my opinion, where I feel like a lot of people are gonna love Shigaraki and a lot of people are gonna jump onto the bandwagon of the League of Villains. Because with this chapter, it's basically, obviously we've known about like Shigaraki's creed from all time ago, but like, now that we know his backstory, we're connected to him. And his backstory is so tragic. It basically makes you think, like, this is basically what Eri could have become like. Eri's quirks, all of that, she basically destroyed her own life kind of thing. She killed her parents. And, like, it's the same thing which happened to Shigaraki. It's so crazy to think about it. I've always been a Shigaraki fan. Don't get me wrong, I've always loved him. But from this chapter, I rate him so much more now. I feel like I support him in an extent. It's weird, but like, and it's just so cool how Horikoshi's done this, how he's made the villains so likable. He's made them so, what's the word? Not respectable, but like, we get their points kind of thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, basically this chapter, one of probably the best chapters in a while, this arc, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this arc, because like, it's gonna be crazy. Like, everyone said the overhaul arc's gonna be mad. My opinion, I feel like this, I remember seeing in an interview Horikoshi saying that the next, like, the next arc is gonna be crazy. I remember him saying something along the lines of that, and he's obviously talking about this arc. See how everything's coming together. We even see the CEO of Detnerat. What's this guy's name? I feel like we still don't know this guy's name, which is kind of funny. But like, we see him at the end of this chapter, and obviously they're still trying to destroy the League of Villains. So basically, this chapter was a chapter of proving oneself. Kind of similar to the Deku and Night Eye. You know, when Night Eye was just like, oh, before I take you in on the, like, my internship, prove that you're worthy kind of thing. So basically, Shigaraki had to just go and explain everything, and we get a bit more about his backstory. Can't lie, I didn't think we were going to see it now, but his backstory is extremely interesting. So as a kid, Tenko Shimura, obviously the grandson of Shimura Nana, when he was of the age of his quirk to develop, it became a mutation, so he couldn't control it, and he just killed his whole entire family and his dog, which is quite sad. So how many hands? Because there's a page when the doctor comes in and it says like, these are all the hands. Give me a second, guys. It's this page. 3. So it looks like 8 pairs, 8 hands. So like at least 4 family members. So probably mother, father. Seemed like he had a little sister as well, and maybe another family member too. So like, yeah, nah, this is extremely, extremely tragic. Imagine you've killed your own family. You're at that age. He looks like he's probably at 4 or 5. That's the age that they even develop quirks. And no one came to save him. I've got a whack theory. This is just when I read this chapter, part of me thinks like, it just seems too, what's the word, too set up in the sense. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if All For One conjured this. Who knows? Who knows? Because remember in All For One versus All Might fight, when All For One first told All Might that Shigaraki is Shimura Nana's grandson, like, he was just like, I've been planning this for ages. This is what I've wanted. I've been imagining your face kind of thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if like, this obviously did happen by himself, like by an accident he did kill his members, but like the fact that no heroes came, either maybe it is true or like All For One orchestrated that, so like heroes did come and he kind of sabotaged it kind of thing. But I feel like if not, it fits the point of, I remember what chapter? This is like after the All Might versus All For One fight. Deku asks All Might a question, if can heroes, like, can you save everyone? And All Might's just like, of course you can't. But like, you can do it one person at a time, something along the lines of that. So like, Shigaraki's backstory, killed all his family members, and like, it's obviously had such an emotional impact on him. Even when he thinks of it, like, his body is just into shock. The artwork that Horikoshi did, like when he's literally throwing up and he's realizing what he's done and he's remembering. His sister looks a little bit like a mini Shimura Nana, I can't lie. But like, it's just crazy. And even the fact that the doctors are like, oh, should I tinker with him? Like, the fact that the doctor could do that, and there's the whole theory of this doctor, you know, the theory's probably been proved right now, basically. This doctor is Deku's doctor, and there's also a theory that, there's a flashback. Basically, one of Bakugo and Deku's classmates, was a kid that had, like, wings, like, big wings, and there's a theory that, during the Stain arc, we see a Nomi that has these same wings that like flies and picks up Deku, kind of thing. They're saying that that's the same person, and what makes it even crazier is that kid is the grandson of the Doctor. So there's a theory that, yeah, it seems like the Doctor's actually obviously he's using his profession to experiment on kids and take their samples, all that kind of stuff, to take their quirks kind of thing. And makes it even creepier is at the end of this chapter, basically you see the Nomi that has the transportation quirk kind of thing. He calls him John. And just let that sink in for a minute, how creepy that is, that this Nomu has a name. This Nomu is like the size of a kid. And the way that he's just controlling and tinkering, it makes you think, actually, like, this guy is creepy. This guy is sick in the sense, not sick in the good term. Like, he's actually, yeah, like, deranged in the sense that he's actually not playing with people, but like he's experimenting on people's bodies and creating all these mashup, all these, you know, like, what's the word? Not rocket science. I can't remember. But like, you get what I mean. Like, he's doing all this kind of dodgy medicine, all of this kind of stuff. But other than that, there's a part that I want to talk about. And basically, so the Dr. Eggman, is basically like, okay, yeah, I'll support you. Like, I like your theory, I like your dream and all that kind of stuff. And he says that he's working on a research for Shigaraki. I think it's a quirk. I really think it's a quirk. If not, what else can it be? Maybe it's some enhancements to his own quirk or his own body. Bear in mind, like, All For One's been trying to find the quirk for Shigaraki from day. Like, even when All For One fought All Might, he was like, when he said to Best Genius, your quirk doesn't suit Tomura's, like, personality kind of thing. So I think personally it's that. But what is really important is that even the Doctor stated in this chapter, the League of Villains aren't up to scratch of being like strong. They're not pro levels now. They haven't got manpower. But not only do they not have manpower, they haven't even like refined their quirks, in my opinion, to an extent where like they're always training it. So like, even the Doctor's just like, you guys need to raise it up a bit, you need to guys big it up a bit. And that's why this chapter is so interesting, because now they have to prove that they can force Giganto to submit. And like, Shigaraki's landing is just like, your king has returned. I was like, yo, this is when I'm loving Shigaraki. Now I'm a Shigaraki fanboy, because it's just like, he's obviously grown and developed, but now he's coming into the full shell of the villain that he's supposed to be. That's what I think it is. And just the way that he, like, Dabi's not going to be there, and Dabi's basically probably got the most firepower on the team. So if Dabi's not there, I'm really intrigued to see what Shigaraki's going to do and how he's managing to take out Giganto, or at least defeat him. And I really love this line when he said, so lend me a hand, Doctor, I'll show you both hell and heaven on earth. Are you crazy? Like, oh my gosh. That is just mad. Now, other than that, one of the things I want to talk about is at the end of the chapter, we see like a panel, and it's like, and afterwards it's like the CEO that they're at, he's thinking the League of Villains will soon be destroyed. So yeah, this is still in the past kind of thing. So we're gonna obviously see a Deliberation Army versus League of Villains. League of Villains is probably going to win, but I'm really intrigued as to how it's going to go down, because like the way that it's setting up now is as if League of Villains are just about to gain new power, they're getting stronger, they're gaining influence and everything. Even Dabi said he's going to get some more allies. Part of one of them is probably going to be Hawks. We don't know who else it would be. I don't know if it's going to be more traitor stuff, probably be just new villains. But page 15, we see a thumb, and then we see it like circled around something. Now, at first, I was bashed. I was just like, is this Giganto? Like, but then I was just like, nah, it can't be. So, like, on forums and stuff on the Reddit, people are saying it's Duran's scarf. Because he does wear that kind of scarf. So people are saying Duran's dead, basically. Which makes sense, but also at the same time it doesn't. Like, I thought you would have wanted to keep him alive so like you can try and get more intel, but by the way that he was talking, you weren't going to get anything out of this guy, because like he had that loyalty. Like, he didn't want to obviously snitch on his clients. So he's dead, and it's just like, whoa. We see a building at the end. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's going to be like the base of the League of Villains, or like, was that UA? Is that what the CEO that is he looking out on UA? That would be crazy. Like, what if he goes up to UA and he's just like, oh, we want to support you students. Here's free hero support items. I think that's gonna happen, to be honest. And that's what I think is gonna happen. But if not that, what is it? But like, can't lie, guys, this chapter was crazy. Just to see Shigaraki's creed and see how he's growing as a villain. How, yeah, he wants to destroy everything. And my first opinion was just like, oh yeah, because his whole life was destroyed. But like, throughout this whole chapter, you can tell the guy's in pain. That's basically what this chapter was saying. This guy's actually in pain of what's happened to him as a kid, and he's still holding his pain. And what All For One done was made him only channel it through hate. So he has not dealt with his past, nothing whatsoever. I don't know if this is a foreshadowing for, I don't know, like Deku going to redeem Shigaraki. Are we going to get redemption right at the end of the series? I don't know. But either way, that's what I got from it. He's in pain. And that's why All Might kind of wants to save him in this sense, when All Might was just like, dude, he's Shimura Nana's grandson, I need to go and help. And Gran Torino was like, no, you can't. Your mind's clouded, and all that kind of stuff. Like, All Might doesn't see Shigaraki as a villain, he sees it as Shimura Nana's grandson. Which is really, really intriguing. And I feel like, I remember there was a theory on how people think Shigaraki's going to kill All Might. I still think that's going to happen. I think that'd be really, really, not cool, but like, that'd be crazy. But other than that, this was really cool, and I just loved the fact that, you know, All For One came in, and the way that he's such a parallel to All Might, in the sense when he was just like, it's alright, I'm here now. Like, once I'm here, everyone's safe kind of thing. But it's just really interesting to see more of the Doctor, and I'm so excited now that the Doctor's actually going to be aiding Shigaraki. Just to see even in these flashbacks, like, the Doctor was basically All For One's right-hand man. Like, the Doctor, trusted All For One with everything. And we're probably going to get that as well. So, let me know what you think about that. Guys, so that's enough for me. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. If that's anything I say, please drop a like. That will be greatly appreciated. And yeah. What do you think is going to happen next week? Do you think Shigaraki is going to, like, I hope we get coverage on this. I hope we just don't skip over, like, right to the defeat of Gigantor. Like, I want to see what Shigaraki can actually do to, defeat him. But yeah, subscribe for weekly reviews of Boku no Hero. You know what I'm saying? Peace out. Goodbye.